This video, the picture on top of it says psychiatry creating street drug culture. And it shows a psychiatrist with some weird fucking glasses, and a pipe, and the marijuana leaf, not the bud, in his hand, and what looks like maybe a piece of candy or something next to it. Who knows what that is? But anyway, then there's a needle in the kid's arm, some pills in the other kid's mouth, and some pills by the other kid's feet. So what they're trying to show you in this picture is how they get you hooked on drugs, and you continue taking those drugs whether you're prescribed them or not. And the psychiatrist has a certain procedure to follow, and he can say, oh, I followed this procedure, blah blah blah, it's not my fault. So he has deniability, plausible deniability. And the problem is, well, all these people, like the pharmaceutical company and the psychiatrists, have their plausible deniability, and they're protected by these weak regulation agencies like the FDA, a bunch of pussies, I might add, who haven't fucking lifted a finger to stop this fucking massacre. You understand me? They've taken a few drugs off the market that were blatantly wrong, blatantly harmful, but they call that regulation. They're a bunch of scum. You want to know about regulation, you bitch? Check out Warren G. Now, I know some of you don't listen to rap music, and it's no time to jail. But the psychiatrists are scum. They are fucking the filth of the earth. And if it was up to me, all of them would be lined up and dealt with accordingly. But hey, I'm not in charge here. I'm just telling you the facts. So maybe one day one of you people can be in a position of power, maybe bring back capital punishment in all 50 states and line them up. I'll tell you the truth, I don't know where we stand in capital punishment nationwide in different states. And from last I remember, some states like Texas killing people, but I don't know for sure. But I know that's always been a debate out there. But my focus hasn't been on capital punishment. It's been on psychiatry and its evil and the side effects of all these drugs, and trying to see what they're up to next, and reading people's opinions on that. There's one guy recommended me a book I haven't gotten to read yet, about a lady who goes into detail about psychiatry and the plan for the pharmaceutical industry, and the pills, and how there's eugenics in the pills and the plan therein. So if you ask me, they're a bunch of fucking scum. I wouldn't put nothing past them. I don't know for sure that the pills are part of the eugenics program as far as the details of it. I couldn't tell you exactly, the breakdown of it. I'm not sure about that. But I do know that the people who want to control the population have no problem with killing a percent of the population that they and Hitler would both agree are undesirable populations, minority populations, subordinated populations, as well as disabled, or a nuisance, public nuisance type of people, the type of people that get sent to psych wards who defy authority, or really have a problem, or are just annoying to people. These are the type of people that the people in power and the super rich want to get rid of. They want everyone to be like a submissive sheep, and they want to be the only people allowed to throw fits. If you're not a celebrity or a super rich member of the elite, you're not allowed to act crazy, or we'll force these pills down your throat type of situation. And of course, the way the system is made is that you can go to court and try to convince the judge that you don't need medication. But good fucking luck trying to convince the judge that when you're going against a professional, and chances are you've been quote-unquote diagnosed with this disorder in the past. And that's part of how they got you into the psych ward. Maybe you were diagnosed as a kid. That's all they need, And in that kind of situation, I do believe that your medical history is brought up in that kind of court where you're trying to convince the judge that you don't need medication. They'll bring up the fact that, oh, you were diagnosed here and here. And a lot of people, when they're younger, they get sent to reform schools and boot camps, and for a lot of reasons, not mental reasons, not mental health related reasons, and they'll get diagnosed because it's part of this, it's part of their business plan and their profit scheme to get people to get addicted to the product or to be steadily taking the product. And all these drugs that say, don't get off this drug without your doctor's instructions. And most of these people who take these drugs, they're taking them for life. And most of the time they say, oh, you may have to take this drug for life. They're only referring to a very, very extremely small percentage of people who get off the drug with the doctor's recommendation after that. The doctor wants you on it for the rest of your life on some dosage. And he'll turn around and say, oh, I don't make any money by giving you this pill, but he does, because that gives him a job. Because he monitors your quote unquote your health and your progress and gives you your prescription for the pill. So it keeps him employed. Thank you.